Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Eye of Wisdom. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space today. So thank you, everyone. So what I'm going to do is call in spirit, and we're going to get right into your reading today. Those of you that have entered this collective space, you are meant to be here. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Spirit is saying right now, you are ready. Those of you that are here, you, my friends, are ready. You have passed the test. There may have been a test that you are going through. You, my friends, have passed it. And I also feel that you are ready to hear this message today. Some of you have asked for a sign. This reading is your sign. There is a message coming through. Whether it's a little itty-bitty one or the entire reading, you're meant to move forward with the information that you receive in today's reading. So what I'm going to do for you is start with a spirit animal guide card, a message that you're meant to hear, an animal that you might already be seeing in your life. This animal is meant to guide you over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so we are starting with a coyote. Playfulness. Spirit is calling you to add playfulness in your life now. So you may be seeing a coyote somewhere in your life. This is a confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. The message is, this is a reminder to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to listen. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while and actively listen within that experience. So once again, this is a reminder for you to not take things too seriously and bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Okay, so you may be seeing a coyote somewhere in your life. Wherever that is, this is your message today. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else is coming through. Spirit is hearing your call. They keep saying that you have asked for something, and whatever it is that you've asked for, you're about to receive it. Okay? And it's coming through you passing a test, and you are now ready for this. Okay, so tarot cards here. We are getting the moon. Look at that. The energy of the moon, it's quiet, it is subtle, it's whispering to you. It's coming through the echoes of an experience that you're having. And you know what I'm getting here? Intuition. Listen to your intuition. The intuition speaks in the silence, in the quiet of your life. So the moon card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others, you're going to feel this subtly. All right, we've got the Empress. Growth, abundance, love, kindness, and compassion. This is the energy that you want to emit in the world right now. This is the energy you want to embody, that of the Empress. This is divine feminine. It is the co-creator energy as well. Now, this is a major arcana card, so we've got 2 of them now. Big changes that are happening. And we also have judgment. Wow. All right, so we have a really big change that is taking place in your life, and there is a spiritual awakening, a day of reckoning, a moment of judgment, okay? This is going to be a profound experience, and this is going to alter the course of your life, okay? I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. So look at that, everyone. Very powerful, strong cards here. There's definitely something big happening in your life right now. Life is taking a different direction, and this is going to feel like a roller coaster ride for some of you. Spirit is letting you know that you have passed the test. Now, this is the moment where you're at the top of the roller coaster, and you're about to go down. And it feels like, are you sure that I passed the test? Or am I moving into the test? This is something that is coming afterward. And this is where Spirit is asking you. Playfulness. We're at a roller coaster, and for some of us, that's fun. It's adventurous, and we love going on roller coasters. And others of us, we have fear around it. That's me. I get scared on roller coasters for many different reasons. So it's how you show up within that roller coaster of your life. And Spirit is wanting you to lighten up and not to think about it too seriously. To surrender to the experience coming in, because through this experience is where you're going to have that breakthrough, that spiritual awakening. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So yes, I feel that life is reflecting to you what it is that you need to know. And through this reflection, you are going to have a moment where recognition comes in. Recognition of something that you meant to be aware of. Recognition of you or something that you didn't see before. Okay? This is what I'm getting here. We just had the full moon in the sign of Libra on the 12th. This could be even today, as this reading is coming out on the 13th, right? So the full moon, this energy is at full play. We've got some wolves here in the background howling. We also have a crab. So this energy that is intuitive, this energy that is connected, this connection, this intuition is coming from the quiet and the darkness of our life, the evening hours as well, and is coming through for you. So this is really interesting. I feel some of you are in an experience that feels like it is darker. It may not make sense to you. Perhaps things are unclear. There isn't any kind of guarantee or certainty for you, and perhaps you're looking for answers around this. All of this is being reflected to you right now. The answers you are looking for, they don't exist outside of you. They're within you. And from within you, they are being reflected to you with what it is that you are experiencing. And I do feel some of you out there are not seeing something that you're meant to see. And in order to bring yourself to see this, whatever it is, you have to come into the darker spots of your life, the darker areas. There's something that is coming out. There's something that is wanting to express itself. And this is a darker energy, something maybe you have suppressed. It's a dark energy that isn't actually a negative dark energy. This is something that you're meant to work with. It's a part of you, and it's wanting to now express itself. So perhaps you're meant to channel this energy into something that could be a form of your soul's expression, through creativity, through something constructive or productive, right? But I feel there is a voice, there is something that would like to speak that is within you. So expression, communication here is going to be very important for you. And know that you are deeply connected to spirit. Listen to your emotions, allow them to guide you, not in a way where they're worked up, these emotions, right? So some of you are going to feel emotions that are going to feel like tides and waves. And what they're showing me right now is a lighthouse in the distance of, it's not a storm. It's just that the water is moving at a good pace. So there's big waves here, but there isn't a storm there. And the lighthouse is there. You are the lighthouse. You are also drawn to the lighthouse. This is really interesting because they're showing me a reflection, okay? So it's time for you to pause and reflect in your life, to do some introspection, because everything that you are looking for is coming from within you. Okay, what kind of energy are you emitting into the world right now that you're not aware about? So you know what? I feel like we are all on autopilot as we are navigating our lives. There's moments where we do become present and detached from that autopilot mode that we're in. But a lot of the times we are unintentionally focusing on energies, thinking about things that might be interfering with the energy, the vibration and frequency we desire to resonate at, right? So when that happens, when we bring ourselves to awareness, it's something that we have to practice doing, bringing ourselves into the present moment, releasing energies from the past and the future, which are coming through emotions and thoughts. When we repeat something in our mind and think about it over and over again, unintentionally sometimes, right? We are now instilling, or we are setting intention within our subconscious to create that experience for us. And because we're focusing on it so much, our subconscious is like, oh, all right, since the focus is there, we better create that experience to confirm what it is that you are thinking about, that you're emotionally feeling. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This is what I'm getting here. So the moon also has power to bring light and illuminate your life. Where you weren't able to see things, you're now able to see things. And this is going to come through your intuition, your senses, your emotions. This is your body speaking to you. So listen, okay? Spirit is saying, listen to your mind, body, and soul. Reconnect with it if you feel that you have been disconnected from it. Nature is also going to be a very powerful grounding tool for you. Getting out in nature, having a plant in your home, drinking some water, spiritual practices, practicing gratitude here as well. And there's something coming out of the darkness here. I'm seeing that there is something coming out of the darkness, something that has been there for a very long time in the silence. It's been speaking to you, or it's coming through you silently. I don't know what this is. This is something deep. This is something that has been with you since childhood that's coming up. I feel this is a dream. This is a desire, and it has never left you. And the other thing I'm getting here is to the moon and back. I just created a post on my community post about the moon because I had pulled the moon card. And look at this. It's coming back again for the collective here. So there's definitely an energy that is reflecting to you right now, and Spirit is calling you to play. You know what my favorite game was when I was a young child? Was hide and go seek in the dark. Myself and my siblings, I have 4 siblings, all of us used to go outside in the neighborhood in the evening hours, and we would play hide and go seek in the dark. And oh my goodness, I loved it because we couldn't find each other, because it was like the whole entire neighborhood. How do you find someone, right? So yeah, that game is coming through, and that playfulness, that inner child energy. I do feel that perhaps you did have a dream long ago, and now is a moment, now is a time where you are now ready after passing a test. This roller coaster energy that is coming in is asking you to ride it like a wave, like a surfer. It takes practice, right? The more that you do it, the better that you get with it. So I'm getting a lot of expansion here. And this is where you're really going to receive the answers here. Not only just within the moon card, but also the Empress. This is where I see you taking action. I see words. The words that are being spoken are now manifesting through the actions that you're taking. Courage behind your word. Courage and love behind your words. This is a really interesting energy. The Empress for you today. Because what I'm getting here is someone that understands what it is that they desire to create. They're very firm. They're very clear. And because of that, they're making it happen for themselves. They are taking care of their own inner garden, expressing themselves in the way that they need to, authentically, and creating waves in the ocean with their own energy, which in turn are coming back to them tenfold as blessings and as miracles. Okay, so what I'm getting here is you actively participating in your life as a co-creator with Spirit, co-creating and weaving your magic to create your reality. And your reality can be anything that you desire it to be. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to change your outer circumstances, because sometimes we can't do that right away. But you can show up within that experience, whether it's chaos or if it's abundant, in the way that you would like. You could show up in the energy of love and abundance. Or you can show up, it's kind of like this because we've got duality and polarity coming through the moon card. And I'm getting a mirror reflection of light and dark. I'm seeing someone in the energy of abundance, like you are vibrating with abundance all around you. But you're choosing to show up in the energy of negative and darkness. So what's happening is, because the focus is there, now this whole image, this experience of abundance, is starting to become tainted. It is starting to become foggy and covered up with this darkness, where I'm seeing someone who's in an energy of darkness, but they're choosing to show up within that darkness in the energy of light. And because they're shining that light, other lights turn on. You become an inspiration. And I feel that you're able to turn that area of darkness into light, because that energy of darkness is the light for you. You've created it through your own energy, right? It becomes light to you. You're choosing to emit love. You are choosing to emit abundance. And for some of you, you're in the energy of abundance and living and vibrating in the energy of abundance. So we have so many different experiences that are coming through this card. Ultimately, what's happening is there is an expansion. There is a growth of whatever energy that you are emitting. So this can show up in the energy of darkness. This can also show up in the energy of light. But it's all about how you choose to navigate that light and dark in your own essence. And this is where Spirit is asking you to take responsibility for your soul. Step into your authentic energy and shine the energy of love. They want you to center yourself to your heart center, your heart chakra. Vibrate that energy in the world. They want you to nurture your dreams. They want you to nurture your mind, body and soul as well. Don't worry about other people. I feel when you're fully nourished, when you're full within your vitality, your own equilibrium, you are balanced, then everything else balances itself out. And then you're able to give that true energy that you're meant to give to others, that you would like to give to others. I feel you're a real nurturer. You are someone that gives a lot of yourself. It's because you care. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a gift. You're not meant to close yourself off from expressing your love. You're meant to give more of it, except if it doesn't feel good in the direction that you're giving it. Redirect that love. Don't close it off. I'm also seeing a creation coming in. You are manifesting something through your actions here. So it's kind of like having a newborn child. You know, a newborn child doesn't come with instructions or a manual on how to raise this child, what this child's temperament is, personality is. This is something that we learn, we grow with. So the energy that's coming in with the Empress card for you is a beginner kind of getting to know one another and growing from that space. And you know it's a long-term energy. I feel there's a lot of time that you get with this energy. So Spirit is wanting you to choose that abundance. Step into your authority. You hold the key to the experience that you want to have. And creativity, some of you are just full of creativity. You are inspired, you are motivated, and you have a plan. And this feels like a plan. I've got a dragon. I've got something here in the background. So if you take a look at this queen, there is a dragon, but this is a smoke dragon. So this person has learned to work with their fears, turn their fears into their greatest strengths. This fear comes out as fire, and I feel this has to do with the sign of Aries. We just had a few planetary alignments move into the sign of Aries over the last few weeks here, and I feel this is activating the fire-breathing dragon within you, the fire, the light within you, and it is wanting to be expressed in its full potential, in its full passion. So you're definitely feeling hunger. You're feeling this thirst. You're feeling this pull. You're feeling this call. This has to do with your purpose. It has to do with why you're here on Earth, okay? So yeah, you're highly intuitive. So listen to the call of the universe. You are being heard right now, and you are ready to now receive. This is the energy of receiving, but also giving, right? And I'm getting infinity symbol here. So some of you may be seeing the infinity symbol. I'm seeing a lot of love, so much love around you. And this abundance is connected to the energy of love. And I'm also seeing royalty. I'm seeing an empire and legacy. I'm seeing someone that has created this beautiful experience for them that is grounded and rooted. They weren't sure how they were going to get here. So this is how I feel with this YouTube channel. When I first decided I wanted to work from home and quit my career in the dental field, I didn't know what I was going to do. All I knew was I wanted to work from home. So because I knew that, I knew I had to give myself some time to work just without a job at home. That meant that I would have to let go of my weekly paycheck, the money that I would get from my job, and I would have to create and generate that money myself. So I made a plan to get a side hustle and prepare the amount of money I needed to save for 6 months of paying my rent and my bills. Once I did that, I quit my job, and I gave myself 6 months and put all of my energy into creating this because in 6 months, if I felt that I wasn't monetized, then I was going to do this. But within that 6 months, that last month before the 6th month before getting monetized was the most hardest. That's where the test came in before the breakthrough happened. So I feel this is what's happening for you. You have passed the test, and this is that breakthrough moment for you. It's coming in with the moon energy and the Empress card. And you know, I don't know why Spirit is showing me that roller coaster, but it's coming in again. This is a roller coaster you've been on. It's a roller coaster that you really enjoy being on. This might not even be a roller coaster for you. It might be something else, right? So this is that moment of judgment. This is that moment of your breakthrough, spiritual awakening, gaining a new perspective, and seeing your world differently. I'm also seeing a rise in consciousness. I'm seeing this collective rising energy here, and you're going to experience this energy within yourself and those around you. You're going to see a theme of this where everyone is coming together for the common good, for the highest good. There's a lot of signs here, a lot of signs. You may be seeing the numbers 1111. I made a separate collective reading for that. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But you're also seeing animals. You may be seeing a coyote. I'm getting a fox. I'm getting a wolf coming in, a crab coming through. I'm seeing rabbits. I am also seeing little chickens. like little chicks, and also little piglets, like little baby piglets. And I'm seeing puppies. I'm getting a springtime energy here with this. We are in springtime. Summer's rolling over here pretty soon. And yeah, I'm getting springtime energy here. Everything is blossoming. Everything is growing. And there's this feeling of goodness coming in. This feeling of abundance. This feeling of love and prosperity. I do feel that we are all moving and shifting into this new earth, this new energy, and it's happening on a collective level. So you're going to feel an ascension here. This is what the Judgment card feels to me for all of you today on a collective level, is this uprising of energy. And you may be seeing themes again of this in the world, maybe on social media, maybe in your workspace. Perhaps wherever you're working, they have a new mission, a vision statement, and they're striving for something different. I'm also seeing something on a global level here. I don't know if any of you have some sort of a charity that you're working with, some sort of a cause. You're part of a group where this has to do with the earth, the animals, humans. I'm seeing humanitarians here. This rise of different energies in the world and you being a part of it. Maybe you're not there yet, but it's definitely coming in, a gathering. I'm getting a rebirth energy, rising like the phoenix. This is your energy. Like this is the next level in your life here, my friends. And you know what? It feels like resurrection as well. We've got a graveyard. I don't know if any of you live near a graveyard. Maybe you visit the graveyard, you walk past it, or you've seen one on TV or online. The presence of angels in your life here is going to be really big as well. This is just letting you know because Spirit has answered your call. You're ready. Everything is unfolding already for you right now. As you're here within this experience of hearing this reading, receiving these messages, I'm also going to pull some personal messages for you, where I'll ask you to pause the video, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So I'm getting a warrior-like spirit coming in through this Judgment card. I feel game on is what they're saying here. It's time now to step into that authority and stare things in the face. I feel this is staring your fear in the face and moving right through it, okay? This is the Judgment card for you, Judgment Day. And I feel this is the theme that we're already seeing in the world. There is a truth being revealed here. The veil is thinning between the light and darkness, and I'm getting something being exposed. This might not be directly in your life, or it might be, I don't know, but I'm seeing something being exposed. This truth needed to be exposed in order for things to continue forward, or for things to move on, or for something to happen in your life. So there's a lot of different scenarios here coming up with the Judgment card. I love it when all of you share with me in the comment section below how these cards' energies are showing up for you. This is a darker energy card deck. The only reason that I was called to pull this card deck is because we are meant to work with the energy of darkness right now. So you may be in an experience of darkness where you're meant to be the light and rise up as that light. And you know it's almost like you're an example or a way shower, pathfinder for others. And for others, you're meant to shine the light in the darker energies that might be showing up within that abundance you or someone else is experiencing. Okay, so this is how this is coming up. I'm getting angels and demons. I feel this is like a biblical vibe with this card. I don't know why, but I'm getting like revelations coming through with this. And the second coming, I don't know why that's coming through. It's almost like a very powerful moment. And we are already seeing the signs all around us. And some of you might be sharing your own signs through your gifts, your talents, your creative expression, through your communication, right? You've been talking about something, and this is where you don't want to take these things too seriously either, right? You don't want to become too obsessive about it or allow them to dictate or control your life. So if you're finding that you're in a place of stress and worry, fear because of something that you are watching, they want you to lighten the energy, add light into it, and playfulness. Life doesn't have to be so serious. I feel sometimes we take it so seriously. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the L-Key Oracle deck. It's a spiritual warrior deck, okay? So we're going to see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you through this card deck. Okay, all right. And Spirit is asking you, as a spirit warrior, you don't need armor on this part of your journey. Set that armor aside, okay? So we are getting perpetual, she who aches, sadness, solitude, silent, and withdrawn. And I feel this is connecting to the energy of the moon. So, perpetual, okay? So, some of you might be resonating with the image. We've got a little, I think this is a nightingale, I could be wrong, this bird. You might be seeing a bird that looks like this bird on this card. So we are getting for you here, perpetual. She who aches epitomizes the silent despair sometimes felt when you are separated from something or someone you love. In her heartache, Perpetual has chosen to withdraw into her garden, hushed with snow. In her hands is her journal, where she pours out her pain. Her faithful magpie bears a gift, but she doesn't see it. So it's a magpie. Some of you might be seeing magpies. The golden ring in his beak goes unnoticed, as do the sheets of paper she cast aside. If only she would see the beauty around her, in the quiet trees, in the kindness of her friend, in her ability to create, then Perpetual might break through her own sorrow. She tries to cover her pain in layers of gorgeous fabric, but when she keeps herself from others, she remains in this solitude of sadness. The message of this card is, you may be needlessly mired in your own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Make sure you are doing the work that must be done so you can escape this wintry garden of frozen tears. While it can be hard, you can rise from your place of detachment. Writing is a good thing, even if it's a letter you write but never send. Consider starting a journal if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help and assistance. They may come from unexpected allies, faraway places, or even close neighbors who actually are as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated, and you will begin to move forward and share parts of yourself again. Soon you'll be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and how far you've come. So this comes with 3 journaling prompts. Feel free to write these down, everyone. 1. What is the root of this unhappiness? 2. What have I done to begin to dispel my despair? 3. What is one more thing I can do to feel better? All right, so this is your bonus message here. Perpetual, she who aches. All right, and what I'm going to do now is pull those 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I'll ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So this is something Spirit wants you to know specifically. I also want you to carry these messages around with you over the next couple of weeks. Anytime you're feeling lost, anytime you need answers or guidance, take a look at these messages. Okay, so the first one is, it was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. So once again, it was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. All right, in your second message, you will get what you wished for, but is it truly what you want? You will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? And the last one is, the end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. The end of a tough cycle is finally approaching. All right? And we're going to now close off with an angel number that you might already be seeing in your life. This is going to be your confirmation and guidance today. So anytime you see this message or this number, remember this card. Big decisions. So, 000. Some of you might be seeing the number zeros around, especially triple zeros here. So you're getting a new perspective through the experience you're going through. There's a giving and receiving energy. There's an endless flow in your life right now, full of possibilities. So look at that, my friends. I love this message for you. I love this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please comment below, hit that like button, and if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for your love and support, my friends. Now, I just wanted to share with all of you, we have a brand new intention candle in my sister-in-law Caddy's spring collection, and oh my goodness, I have been waiting for this candle all year long. Look at this, everyone. They're beautiful flowers. And you know what? These candles are absolutely perfect for Mother's Day. So there's a limited supply, and check out the lids here as well. These are beautiful. I'm sorry. It's a little bit dirty. I've got my fingerprints all over it. I couldn't stop touching it. So here's another one. Different colors here, and the scents are absolutely amazing. So I'm going to leave the information for you in the description box below. Again, there is a limited supply. These did sell out last year, so make sure you get yours today. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So, enjoy.